Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Adam. Like I said, I really want to start posting some longer, more in-depth videos into how I got started in this cargo van business and really what I do from a day-to-day basis. So we're just going to get started today and, rock and roll with it. So we're at my first stop here, which is in St. Petersburg. So we're going to hop out, grab everything that we need to grab, get our paperwork signed, and get going. Let's get after it. All right, everybody, check it out. We're getting, we got all my paperwork right here. We're getting these batteries, windshield wipers, a little bit of oil, and whatever this box is. We're gonna get this loaded up on my dolly and get it taken inside. Let's go. All right, guys, we just got all our paperwork signed, so we're done for this stop. Took us maybe like 3-4 minutes to get done, so we're headed to the next one, down to Bradenton. Let's go. All right, guys, we are rocking and rolling to our next stop, which is a Chevy dealership down in Bradenton. Really not too bad. It's a gorgeous ride. I get to go over the Tampa Bay Sky Bridge to get there, so it's super cool. I love going over that bridge every day. This company I work with is called Need It Now, and the super nice thing about them is that I get paid per day whether I have all of my stops or only a few of my stops. So it's one of the super rare things I feel like in this industry is typically you're just getting paid up straight per mile, and a lot of deliveries, like when you're doing over the road stuff, is just from point A to point B you're getting paid for. So if you have to come home or you are trying to get wherever else, like you either have to get a load to go there or, again, figure something out, either just eat the cost and deadhead it, but nobody loves doing that, especially with the gas prices where they're at right now. So this run's super nice because, like I said, if I have a short day and say I get done at 2 o'clock, typically get done around like 3:30, 4 o'clock-ish, but say I get done at 2, I still get paid for it as if it was a full day. So one super nice thing about having route work, it is just the steady pay. Well, we're in some standstill traffic here going over the bridge from Palmetto into Bradenton, so I figured it'd be a good time just to talk to you guys a little more about everything. With this business, it's definitely not easy. Owning any company, starting anything on your own is not easy. I do enjoy the companies that I currently do business with, but I'm still being like third-partied out as a subcontractor. Up north, I had some more clients that were built in a little more that I went to establish my own connections and contracts with, and having those makes a huge difference. When you can get clients to call you, I think that it's one, it just makes you feel good, and two, you're able to work numbers a lot better, you're able to profit more, and once you can get that steady business, that's really what you're in it for and what you're looking for. Down here in Bradenton, I just moved this past July down here. So we're really just trying to get some work in under our belts to get some money coming in, but now is the time where I'm going to start going out to business parks, really pushing for everybody. If they have any shipments, like what can I do for them, and just go from there. You never know what's going to happen, so you really got to try to knock on as many doors as you can and just go from there. Alright guys, we're just pulling up to the second stop today. Like I said, this is a Chevy down in Bradenton. Again, gonna be super quick delivery. It's gonna take me all of like 2-3 minutes to get done. A couple cases of oil and we'll get to it. So I'll show you guys what we're unloading here in a second. All right guys, we got my paperwork here and this is what they're getting, just these cases of oil. Let's get it done. All right, we're all loaded up. Let's get this delivery done. All right, guys, easy peasy, locked and loaded, done with that. We got our paper signed here, so we are good to go on to the next stop. But as you can see, oh, I can't turn the camera around, huh? As you can see, we need to get some gas here. So let's get that done. Let's get to it. All right, guys, we're just filling up with some gas here, so I figured it'd be a good time to stop here and talk with you guys about some more stuff. First thing you want to know about getting into this industry is got to get your LLC and got to get a cargo van. A lot of companies do let you rent cargo vans. I opted out to purchase mine. The interest rates, I got it 2 years ago when the interest rates were still super low, so it worked out best for me. But a lot of companies do let you use rental vehicles, which is huge if you're trying to get into the industry. The LLC is huge too, because that's just what covers you That's how you have a separate entity for, you know, your tax purposes. The tax advantages are huge. And then just protects you and keeps you and your life separate from your business life. It's super important to get both of those taken care of. So if you want to get started, that's the first thing you got to take care of and do. Second step, I'd probably say just start looking around on Indeed. You want to type in stuff like Cargovan or independent contract driver, independent courier, courier work, things like that. And just see what's in your area, see what pays. Certain areas pay a lot better than other areas, and you never know what you're going to be able to find. There's certain route work that does super well. There's OTR that can pay really well. And again, if you just know family and friends that own businesses, or, you know, something as silly as like HVAC equipment, you know somebody, be like, hey, like, is there any way I can help you out with the shipping stuff? You know, and you just keep grinding with it. You just got to keep going, keep pushing with it. But yes, the first key things are get an LLC and get a vehicle that you can trust and rely on to make the shipments happen. All right, guys, we're all fueled up. Let's get it going. Keep our day rocking and rolling. Let's go. All right, guys, we just made it to our next stop, which is AutoNation Ford in Bradenton. So let's get to it. Let's get everything unloaded, and I'll show you guys what we're taking out here and get it done. All right, guys, we're taking out all these boxes. Shit. All right, guys, we're taking out all these boxes. I grabbed a couple carts to load them up to, so let's get it done. All right, guys, just like that, easy peasy. We're locked and loaded. Just get this paperwork signed and we're on to the next stop. Let's get it. All right, guys, we just got our paper signed, so we're headed out to the next stop. And lucky for me, it's like 5 minutes down the road, so let's get after it. All right, guys, just pulled up to our next location. It's a Lincoln down here in Bradenton, so let's get everything loaded up to the dolly and get it done. All right, guys, we got our paperwork in hand. We got 2 cases of oil, some filters, an air filter, and a couple of batteries headed into this place. Let's get it loaded up. All right, guys, just like that, we're all loaded up on the cart. let's get it paperwork signed and get it delivered. Let's do it. All right, you guys know the deal. We got the slip signed, so we're ready to rock and roll. My last 2 stops for the first part of my route are gonna be super easy because they're both pallets that just have to be taken off. So I don't have to hand unload or anything, which is super nice. So let's get after it. One of my favorite parts about this route is I get to drive through downtown Sarasota and get to see all the high rises and all the cool stuff being built. This is just another big perk of being able to drive for a living and, you know, get to see so much of areas that you'd really never get to see. These are just a couple more of these awesome high rises that I get to drive by right here by the marina. Not to mention the gorgeous palm trees. It just makes for a beautiful drive, makes your day just that much better. Hey guys, we're just about to pull up to Sarasota Ford, so we're gonna rock and roll, get this pallet out of the back, get going to the last stop so we can boogie back up to Largo to get loaded up for the second part of the route. All right guys, we're here at Sarasota Ford, so we're just gonna unstrap this pallet, wait for the forklift driver, and get this bad boy unloaded. Hey guys, you already know, we got the slip sign, so we're ready to go. Got the pallet off. We actually got loaded up with a pallet of battery cores to take back to the warehouse, so we're loaded up with those. Let's get after it, get to the last stop, and then we're headed out, back up to Largo to start Route 2. All right guys, we just made it to the last stop of the route, or part of Route 1. Got to get this battery, or pallet of batteries out here, so let's get it going. Grab a forklift driver and rock and roll. All right guys, well, the dude was a little rude there. Instead of using the forklift, I had to hand unload everything, and it is 93 degrees out still here in Florida, so, you know, got a little sweaty with that one, but we got the job done, and we're headed back up to Largo right now, so we're gonna boogie back up there and get loaded up for Route 2. So talk to you guys soon. All right, guys, we're just pulling back up to the warehouse here in Largo. We're gonna get this pallet of batteries unloaded, and then get loaded up for part 2 of the route. So I'll get you guys some footage of everything getting loaded up, and we'll rock and roll here and get it going. All right guys, we got our paperwork, we dispatched ourselves, so we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get started with the second route. We got 1 stop in St. Pete, and then 4 others, I think, down in Bradenton and Sarasota area. Actually, a lot of the other ones, same ones that we already went to earlier today. So let's knock this out and get home. All right guys, we're just pulling up to this Cadillac dealership, first stop of the second route. Just easy peasy, run right in here, drop it off, we'll get going. This place is actually super cool. They also have a Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin, and Bentley dealership over to the side, so I'm going to try to, you know, head over there one of these days, pitch my, you know, little spiel and see if we can get any business with them, because there's definitely some good money in those cars. Got my paperwork here. All we're grabbing here is this box right here for these guys. Easy peasy, let's get it done. All right guys, just like that, probably took me less than a minute to get the whole job done. Slip is signed, we're off to the next place, let's go. All right everybody, we made it to our next stop down here in Bradenton. We're at Cox Chevrolet. Looks like they're getting 4 batteries, so easy peasy, let's get it done. All right, Cox is getting these 4 batteries. We got the paperwork, let's get it done. And sometimes we just get lucky like that. That delivery took all of 30 seconds, got the paper signed, so we're ready to go. Super nice. The guy from the warehouse came out with a cart ready to go, pulled it up next to the van. We threw the batteries in there, signed the paperwork, and we're out of here. On to the next stop. We're going to AutoNation, back to AutoNation Ford in Bradenton. Let's do it. Hey, what's going on everybody? We're back at Ford in Bradenton, so let's grab the stuff that they're getting and get to it. They got 2 boxes of pollen filters. Super easy, light work. All right, 2 boxes of pollen filters. Easy peasy. I'm gonna put this stuff here. Now we take the paperwork. Head over here, through these doors, and we'll get it signed. I'll be back with you guys soon. All right guys, just like that, we're in and out. Paper signed. Maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half. Easy peasy, light work. Let's get it going. Next stop. All right, guys, we are pulling into our second to last stop. It's a Lincoln here in Bradenton, same one I was at earlier. I think they've only got 1 piece, like 1 filter or something like that. So let's bang it out. Let's get this done. I'll just take you guys with me here. we go, 1 filter, easy money. Let's get this done. Just like that. The second route's going much smoother than this morning one did. Way less stuff, in and out, maybe a second. Dude met me at the door, super easy. Got the paper sign, now I just fill it out in the app, and we head on to the next one. So we're headed to Sarasota Ford for our last stop, and then we're done for the day. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? We're just pulling up to the last stop here, Sarasota Ford. They've only got 2 filters, so we're gonna make this quick and easy, just like all the other deliveries that we've had. We'll be in and out super fast. Let's get this done. I'll take you guys with me. Paperwork. As you can see, my snowboard sliding around these 2 filters. Easy peasy, let's get it done. Alright guys, just like that, we're done for the day. Paper sign, route's done. Probably only have about like a 20-minute drive home, so not too bad. Again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're still here at this point in the video, it means the world to me. If you guys could like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. I've been working on my shorts videos, been putting out a ton of those, but I really want to start getting into this content more, the more in-depth stuff, a little day in my life, talk with you guys some more, really explain the business, and just not only you guys hear from me, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear ideas that you guys have. I want to ping pong stuff back and forth. Really build like a community around all this. I've always been such a fan of YouTube videos and everything, and making some, but you know, I really want to dive into this and, you know, commit to it, make it something cool. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to this point, if you guys could like and subscribe, it would really mean the world to me. Hope everybody has an awesome and amazing day. Stay safe out there.